Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're doing amazing. Today, we are going to be doing a collective 6-month everything that I have purchased within the last 6 months video, speed reviews, first impressions, all that. If that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to go through each category. This is probably going to be a long one. I'm going to try to make them super fast explanations, but grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever you need. We are going to get started. So, primers. In the last 6 months, I have purchased the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Primer. And I got this at the last Sephora VIB sale. And this is, I like it. It's very smoothing. It's matte. So I don't prefer it with more matte foundations, but I've been using it, and so far I enjoy it. For more luminous foundations, it really gives a nice base. I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This was the limited edition, really pretty red lid packaging. Absolutely love this. This is an amazing first step before foundation. Absolutely wonderful. Just wish it wasn't so expensive, but it's really good. Okay, foundation wise, I picked up the Westman Atelier foundation stick. I have mine in the shade 0.5. I picked this up at the end of 2022. So a few of these purchases are like beginning, end of December 2022. But I haven't talked about them on my channel yet, so here we are. This is good. It's matte. It's not my favorite stick foundation. I definitely prefer my Merit stick to this, but I've been pairing this with the Westman Atelier, the drops. So the sticks and the drops together make a really beautiful base. Love them together more than separate, because those drops are really oily. The Makeup by Mario, I think this was at the end of the year purchase too. Absolutely love this foundation. Love this a lot. This is, all my foundations I need to try and use a little bit more. I haven't been wearing as much makeup, but so far, first impression, love that a lot. Really good. The NARS, and the Makeup by Mario, I have the shade 2N. The NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, I have in the shade Mont Blanc. First impression, really loved it. But I've only worn it like once or twice, and I still need to wear it a little bit more. It looks amazing on the skin initially, so I just need to test it out a little bit more. So far, so good. The Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation, I picked mine up in the shade 3. I feel like 3 is a little dark for me. And the first time I wore it, I don't know, it looked really heavy and cakey. So I think that I need to try maybe a little bit less product, different kind of primer, more like a glowy primer than more of a mattifying one. So I'm not quite sure how I feel about that one 100% yet. I picked up this during the last Sephora VIB sale too, the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation Stick. I have mine in the shade 0.0 Pearl. It's a very mattifying stick. I don't see the skin-like that I've heard people say about this, but I have been pairing it with the Tom Ford primer. So I need to try it with more of a glowy primer, and I bet it would look a lot nicer on my more dry skin. So it's good, pretty, expensive, but yeah, I need to play around with it a little bit more, like with the foundations, most of them. I am wearing this Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear foundation today. I have mine in the shade 120N. This is the reformulated version, and so far I think it looks pretty good. I like the shade match that I picked. First time wearing it today, so first impression, it's pretty nice. Okay, for concealers, speeding right along, I picked up the Rare Beauty Eye Brightener at the end of 2022, and I love this. This we have I feel like we have 3 categories now. We have concealers, we have eye brighteners, and we have color correctors for under the eyes. This is, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't consider it a concealer or a color corrector. It's just like if you want a light coverage, or it's just a brightener, make sure under eyes look a little bit more awake. And I really like it for light makeup days. I'm having a lot of those, and I do really like this formula. I think it looks beautiful under the eyes. Next, the Tom Ford. I picked this up during the last Sephora VIB sale. This is the Traceless Soft Matte Concealer in 0 and 0 Blanc. I think I got it during the sale. Maybe not. I don't remember. This is the stick concealer from Tom Ford, and I love this. Absolutely beautiful under the eyes. So smoothing, gorgeous, not too heavy, not too thick, beautiful. Not a super full coverage, but more, natural makeup days. I love it. I love it a lot. Really good. Expensive, but I'd say it's worth the money. I picked up the Bobbi Brown Skin Corrector Stick in Extra Light Bisque. This is amazing. It's a light pink color corrector for under the eyes. I absolutely love this shade of color corrector. I feel like some color correctors are just a little bit too deep for my skin tone. I have a pretty fair skin tone. I usually go fair neutral in foundations. So this is amazing. I love the formulation. It looks so good on light makeup days, and underneath concealer, it's lightweight. Absolutely love this. This has moved up to one of my top color correctors for under the eyes. So good. Good stuff. Okay, I picked up the Natasha Denona, the new, what is this called? High Glam Correcting Concealer in C1, and the concealer, so the color corrector and the concealer in N1. C1 and N1. And I'm wearing the concealer today with the new Huda Beauty color corrector because I've tried this one before, and it's good. I mean, it's good. I think that this formulation is just a little too thick and heavy for what I prefer under the eyes. I mean, it just creases a little bit faster than I wish it would. It's good for high glam makeup days. Definitely not a light makeup day kind of concealer and corrector, but it's not bad. It's just not my favorite. No, it does not beat my other concealers that I have. It's good. It's just not my top favorite. It's a little bit more heavy and dry looking than I prefer. I picked up the new NARS brightener. This I need to play around with a little bit more. It's a brightener, not a color corrector, not really a concealer. So it's for lighter makeup days, which I absolutely love. I was so excited for this. So I need to play around with it a little bit more. I've only used it one time and it looked amazing, so I'm going to keep using that. I also picked up a backup of the NARS concealer. I have mine in the shade Light 1 Chantilly, and the eye brightener is Night Swan. And absolutely love this. This is the best concealer for my acne. And with, pregnancy, hormonal acne is on the rise. So absolutely 100%. If you need something for your acne, this is it. I also love to use it as an eyeshadow primer. Super good. Really always recommend this to my friends and family because acne, it works like a dream. So good. And my newest purchase, concealer corrector-wise, is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Corrector in the shade Pink Pomelo. This is the lightest one. I wore this one today, and it's good. It worked well. It corrected. First impression, I did really enjoy it. I think it's a little bit darker than what I normally prefer for my fair skin. So there's always that with color correctors, but the formula was amazing. I love the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. Excited to pair them together and see how that looks. For powder, I picked up, I think at the end of 2022 still. These are a little bit mixed in. The NARS Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder in the shade Cliff. This is amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the color. Love how it sets the face. Love that it's a pressed formula. So good. Worth it. NARS killed it. Let's see. I also picked up the Pat McGrath Labs, the limited edition, packaging with the red words because I really wanted the shade Light. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. I love the light one. I have medium, I don't know, the one with the tint. And that one is good, but this one is better for my fair skin. So I was excited to pick that up. It's amazing under the eyes. I don't know which one I prefer though. I'm gonna have to put them head to head. So this is also, I picked up the Airbrush Brightening Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Eye and Face powder. This is in the shade Fair Medium. This is Charlotte Tilbury's brightening powder, and this right now is my top powder for under the eyes. I absolutely love this. I love how it makes the under eyes look. I love how it brightens. Absolutely beautiful. Love that it's pressed. I mean, this is my top right now. So going to the next powder, I purchased this during the Sephora VIB sale, the last one. And this is the Givenchy Prism Libre. What is this? This is the loose powder with the 4 compartments in it in different colors. So this is in the shade 1 Mousseline Pastel. But it has the pink and the green and the blue and the purple. Yeah, so this is what I use today, and it does an amazing job. I just don't prefer it because it's a loose formulation. I don't know. Everybody's been talking about this, so I bought into it, and I was like, I'll buy it. I'll try it. It looks beautiful. It's a really good setting powder, but I just don't reach for it because it's loose, and I prefer a pressed version. I mean, that's just the simple truth of the matter. So it's good. I don't know if it's worth the money, and I don't know if I'd repurchase it, but I'm going to keep using it and decide later. Okay, so for contours, I didn't pick up any new contours except for the Victoria Beckham, the new contour stick she came out with. I have an entire face of Victoria Beckham that I have not shown on my channel yet. I picked the whole thing up and then took a break. So that will be coming soon. I am so excited to try all those products together and show you guys what I think. But contour-wise, that's the only one I picked up so far. Bronzers, I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale, the Gucci bronzer. Absolutely love this. This is so expensive, but it is so good. I understand the hype. It's in a beautiful compact. It's gorgeous, but the powder is so good, guys. It's so good. I didn't really think that it would be that good, and I'm not super into powders right now. I really prefer my cream bronzers, so I was super hesitant to purchase this, but it is so good. It's so good. So absolutely love that powder bronzer. I also picked up the Pat McGrath bronzer. This is the one that I did use today, and it's all right. You know, it's just not as good as the Gucci, and it's very like so, you know, it's not anything knock your socks off, go buy it right now kind of thing, but it's good. It's Pat McGrath. It's pretty. It's just not, it's not the best. Gucci's better. Blushes. I did pick up all 4 new shades of the Merit blushes, of course. I have every single shade that they have. I've been planning on doing some short videos showing you guys every single color and all the swatches and that. And I picked up the NARS Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Dolce Vita, right? Dolce Vita? The Afterglow Liquid Blush. This I need to keep trying. I haven't seen the best reviews on this, and I need to try it a little bit more. It is a very sheer wash of color. I've only used it one time, and it's for more natural days. It's not very pop in your face blush, but I did like it. So far, so good. Gonna keep trying it out. The Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. I bought mine in the shade Barely Blushing. I did use this today, and this is incredible. I think that my cheeks looked plumper after I used it. I love this. I have the skin enhancer. It's not, I don't rave about that like everybody else does, but they're good. They're really, really good. I do very much like Makeup by Mario's brand. Oops. His brand and everything that he is about. So really, really love this a lot. I kind of want to pick up more colors. I picked up the Pat McGrath blush stick, and I have not used this on my face yet. So this is the shade Divine Rose, and I really want to see how this compares to the Merit, the Flush Bombs, their blushes, because it kind of gives me that same kind of vibe. It's a very light wash of color. But yeah, I'm excited to give this a try. I haven't used it on my face. I've only swatched it. It's good so far. Not bad. I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Beauty Blush Wand in the shade Pillow Talk. Yeah, I'm one of those Pillow Talk people. Absolutely love this. Wow, Charlotte Tilbury nailed it again. I love these wands. They're so super good. Absolutely love it. Great. Good stuff. I also picked up during the Sephora VIB sale the Gucci blush. I picked mine up in the shade Rosy Beige. And this is incredible. I cannot believe how good these Gucci powder products are, because I mean, all my other blushes are creams, and then this is the one powder, and it's good. It is so beautiful on the skin. I actually want to pick up more colors of this because it's so beautiful on the face. Gorgeous. Love it. Worth the money. Definitely. So for highlighters, I did pick these two up at the end of 2022, but I did want to tell you my thoughts. This highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury is amazing. Knocks it out of the park. This is the Glow Glide Face Architect highlighter in Moonlit Glow, and it's amazing. I love it. I love it a lot. I love it a little bit more than the Rare Beauty highlighter in Enlighten. Rare Beauty does not knock my socks off like it does a lot of other people. So, it's good. I definitely prefer the Charlotte Tilbury though. So there's that. At the end of 2022, I did pick up a tiny little, this is the Westman Atelier Lit Up Highlight Stick. It's a stick illuminator, their stick highlighter, and mine came broken. So that's sad, and these are not cheap. And I do not prefer this over makeup. It's a very tacky, kind of sticky formula. I have been using it underneath my Westman Atelier products, and I mean, I make it work because obviously it pops out. But yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this formula. I didn't buy a big one, even though my little one came smashed. So do with that what you will. They have way better highlighters. I mean, the super loaded Peau de Pêche, gorgeous, super great. Spend the $75 and I would skip the stick. I also picked up the Pat McGrath Labs. What is this? The Skin Fetish Highlighter Balm Duo. So one side is a clear balm, which I don't know. I mean, it smells nice. Smells like vanilla. I haven't used this on my face yet because the highlighter, I mean, this is glittery. There is glitter in there. And I think it needs a very specific eye look and a very specific mood. And I just haven't been that much into doing my full face of makeup. So I'll be using this really soon in a, trying new makeup or a Pat McGrath video. But it looks beautiful. It smells nice. The packaging is great. Pat McGrath. So there's that. And I just got in the mail today the Westman Atelier Peau de Pêche liquid super loaded. This is the highlighter. And I got the shade Peau de Pêche. I actually used this today underneath my foundation, and I love this. I love it. I love it a lot. I need to use it more. I want to do a full face of Westman Atelier coming soon, and this looks amazing underneath my Lancome foundation. It's just, I was a little hesitant because the Westman Atelier, the drops are like oily. They look greasy. They're very, very dewy. I have to set that with powder. But this, it's not like that. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this. I'm excited to keep using it. It's expensive, but Westman Atelier is, and I think it's worth it. So. Okay, so face palette wise, I picked up 4 different face palettes so far, halfway through the year. We have Hourglass. I picked up both of these absolutely beautiful palettes. I cannot help myself. I picked up the Blush and Glow and the Sculpt and Set. And I know you can't get the Sculpt and Set anymore, which makes me so sad, but I mean, These powders are amazing. I've been using this a lot. Absolutely gorgeous. They last all day. They're just so, so good. And I didn't have, I only have a couple repeats, so I thought this was a good purchase for me. I know these are all already used shades that they've used in the past, but I don't have a lot of these Hourglass 8-pan palettes, and I think it was super duper worth it. Absolutely love those. They're amazing, worth the money. The blush one, if you didn't pick up the butterfly palette, super, super worth it. Blush and highlight, gorgeous, so good. Get it. If you want it, get it. Worth it. I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Face Palette in Lovegasm. This is the one that she just like re-released. I think she released it a while ago and then it came back. And I haven't used it yet. I feel like the shades are a little dark for my complexion, so it scares me a little bit, but I mean, I couldn't not buy it, so I'm going to make it work. And when this came out, everyone was talking about this one, and it is sold out, and it was limited edition. This is the Nudegasm Face Palette, and I went and I found it. I think I found it on an Australian site and paid a ton of extra shipping, but I mean, look at it. I love it so, so much. It's so, so good. I used it today, and I mean, I think my makeup looks amazing every time I use it. This is so, so worth it. If you can find it, get it. Amazing. Eyebrow-wise, I only really picked up the Westman Atelier new eyebrow, it's not new, their eyebrow pencil at the end of 2022, and this is all right. I like to throw it in my bag to take with me because Merit doesn't have an eyebrow pencil, and if I want just to add a little bit, it works for that. And I like how the spoolie like actually comes all the way out of the pencil. But would I repurchase? No. It's very overpriced for what it is, and the end is like, it's thick. A lot thicker than my Charlotte Tilbury. So I wouldn't recommend it. Not worth the money. Go with my Charlotte Tilbury's Holy Grail. I used that today. So, so good. And you can buy the refills for cheaper. So that's better than that. Okay, we're in eyeshadow, which is a pretty big category. I did buy 4 new Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes at the end of 2022. So those are coming. I want to do a video using all of them, so those will be coming up soon. I picked up at the end of 2022 the I Love You set from Westman Atelier. Came with these eyeshadows, the mascara, and the eyeliner. And these eyeshadows are amazing. I throw them in my bag. I take them with me with my Merit stuff, and these are great. I know that some people rag on the Westman Atelier eyeshadows. Like, I haven't tried any of the other ones, but these ones are amazing. It comes with 1 matte and then 2 shimmers, and it's just, they stack and magnet together, and they're good. I love them. Super worth the money. These ones are. So I don't know how different they are from the other ones. I picked up 2 shades of the Pat McGrath liquid eyeshadows, Luna Rose and Divine Champagne. This might have been at the end of 2022 too. I don't remember. These are great. I love them. They're glittery and sparkly, which is fun. I do like that. They're different than the Lisa Eldridge, where I feel like Lisa Eldridge is just more elegant and smooth. These are a little bit more glittery. So I do really like them a lot. They're great, beautiful colors. I picked up 2 of the Charlotte Tilbury Hypnotizing Pop Shots. These are the ones that she came out with for Valentine's Day. I had every intention of filming a video with both of them and never got around to it, but I got the shades, what is this? Pillow Talk Ultraviolet Multi-Dimension and Pillow Talk Diamond Dimension. So super gorgeous. Got to use them in like a Charlotte Tilbury full face. I definitely have enough Charlotte Tilbury for that. So those are good. I picked up 2 of the shades of the Hourglass eyeshadow sticks, and I've really been impressed with these. I love the color Voyeur. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Nope, that's not right. I love the color Prism. It's like a rose gold color. Super, super good. I love this formula. Slide it on the eyes. It looks great for a one and done. That's pretty much what I've been doing these days. I am really sad that, my other shade, Moon, it broke. So it's got all smashed on the cap and stuff because it's broken inside. So they're very, very soft formulation, which is kind of disappointing, but it looks beautiful. So, you know, I would say they're probably a little overpriced being Hourglass and for what you get. But if you can find a color you love, I would recommend it. Next, I picked up the Pat McGrath Bronze Eyeshadow Palette. This one came out with the bronzers. I have yet to use it on the eyeballs, but it is really, really beautiful. I mean, you expect nothing less from Pat McGrath. So good. I also picked up the Pat McGrath, what is this one called? Passion Fleur. This is the pink eyeshadow quad that she came out with the blushes. So beautiful. Haven't used it yet, but I have it. In the Sephora VIB sale, I picked up my very first Tom Ford quad. I picked up the shade Rose Topaz. And I mean, this is good. I don't, it's not making me want to rush out and buy more. It's a little overpriced, and I would definitely purchase it on sale. So the eyeshadow look is very simple, very elegant. You're not going to get a lot of difference with a quad, which is why I love quads, because they're just so fast and easy. But I just don't know if I would buy another one. So there's that. I also picked up the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Oh my goodness. This like greeny, orangey, so, so beautiful. Love Natasha Denona. So good. And when I had like a 20% off coupon or something, I picked up the Natasha Denona Biba palette. And this has been on my radar for so long. Everybody talks about this. I have not used it on my eyes yet, but I mean, I've swatched them all and they're all amazing and gorgeous. And I love it a lot. Absolutely can't wait to use it. So, so beautiful. All right, we are on the home stretch, almost done. For eyeliners, I have been trying out and picked up the Westman Atelier in that set. Good, overpriced black eyeliner, simple, basic. And the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal in Eye Cheat, I think is the shade. Amazing. Love, love this. Love this for the waterline. Brightens up the eyes. So, so good. Super love that. Charlotte Tilbury nailed it. Mascara wise, I have been trying out, this came in that set too, Westman Atelier, their mascara, the I Love You mascara. Super overpriced for what it is. I would not repurchase this. I would not super recommend. It does a good job. I think it does a little bit better job than the mascara I'm about to talk about. So it's not super bad, but you can get good for cheaper mascara. I'm glad that I got it to try it. I love Westman Atelier, but it's a mascara. So if it is like $50, I think better curl my lashes and make them look like falsies, and it just doesn't do that. So I also have been trying out the LYS Lash Confidence mascara. This is the one that I'm wearing today, and it's not enough. I've been trying it out and I really, really wanted to love it, but it's just by itself was what I'm wearing today. It doesn't do enough. I have others that do way more, and I would probably pair it with something else because it doesn't do enough. It's a very wet formula, and I want more. I want more with my mascara, So lip liner wise, almost done. I picked up so these Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I picked up the shades Savage Rose and Love Trap. And Charlotte Tilbury, I think, has become my top favorite lip liners. I love how they're not super slippy, but their color is intense. Absolutely love Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. Need to use them more. They're really, really good. Love those colors too. And I picked up the LYS, their new lip pencil they came out with. This is the shade Driven. I haven't yet to use this. I have a full face of LYS coming soon, and I'm going to use this and their new lipstick that came out. I picked up the shade. Wow, that's tiny. Sincere. So these coming soon to my channel. I have yet to use them, but I mean, they're gorgeous. They're, you know, pinky browns, kind of how I roll. And yeah, I picked up a ton of lipsticks. Okay, way more than one person needs. But the most recent that I picked up are the that LYS one, this NARS Afterglow Sensual Shine lipstick in the shade Dolce Vita, to match that blush that I picked up. This is so beautiful. I love, super into these lipsticks now where they're not super intense color. It's just like a really pretty kind of glossy shine. Love this. Super beautiful. I picked up 2 liquid lipsticks that I have yet to try, but I'm going to be using the Rose Ink and a full face of Rose Ink coming soon. The Kiss. I got the shade Kiss and Part. And I'm concerned about this. Every time I open it, it's leaking out of the cap. So, I don't know if it needs to be shaken up. It's getting kind of separated, kind of oily. Yeah, it just got all over my hands and the cap. So, that's exciting. I love how this smells, but don't want it all over my fingers. So, we're not going to open that. Rose Ink, and then I picked up one of the new Charlotte Tilbury lip blurs. This is Pillow Talk Blur. I mean, Pillow Talk. Can't wait to try this. I've heard really, really good things. So I like how that one smells too. I just hope that they aren't super drying and suck all the life out of my lips, you know? During the Sephora sale, I picked up one of the Dior, are these a Dior Addict lipsticks? This is the shade Bandana, 718 Bandana. And this is incredible. I want more colors. This feels like a lip balm on the lips, but has color like a lipstick. So, so beautiful. Super happy with this. I want more colors. So good. And I've recently picked up 3 of the Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. I've picked up the shade, let's just show you. I picked up the shade Velvet Sorcery as soon as it came back in stock. And I cannot wait to pick up Velvet Sorcery, the eyeshadow palette, as soon as it comes back in stock. I picked up the shade Kitten Mischief, which is actually on my lips today. This is one of her, these are the translucent ones, the lucent ones, not super pigmented. And then Strawberry Shock, because I really wanted to try this formula. It's not her matte, it's her like more intense pigment. And yeah, Lisa Eldridge, that brand is absolutely incredible, and I love everything she comes out with. So that tops it off. I did pick up all 4 new Merit lip gelées, but I really want to do a short and show you guys all of those colors all together. And that's it. That is all the makeup that I have purchased within the last 6 months, and I can't wait to show you guys more of it in action. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this really long kind of makeup haul video. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Oh.